chosen a most appropriate punishment by selecting poetry for him to copy. Had she specified 100 mathematical problems, he would have completed them in a wink and considered it no punishment at all. The princess shook out her thin silk gown and settled on a bench, not wishing to interrupt Paul's game until she had found the right phrases for what she had to tell him. But all at once the deer-hide ball shot past her, propelled by an enthusiastic kick, and the boy skidded to a stop before her. Surprised by her presence, he nevertheless gave her a bow worthy of the most elegant young lord. "Your pardon, my lady. I didn't mean to disturb you." "It's all right, Paul. Actually, I came here looking for you and thought I'd sit in the shade for a little while. It's quite hot this spring, isn't it?" He was not yet skilled enough in the art of polite conversation to take her lead on to further chat about the weather. "Do you have news for me, my lady?" Audriti chose to be as direct as he. "Your father has asked permission to take you away from us for a time. He wants you to go home to Stronghold by way of Radzin, then to the Riala with him and your mother." Excitement shone in the young face. "Home? Really?" Then, realizing that his reaction might be taken amiss, he hurried on. "I mean, I like it here, and I'll miss you and my Lord Chadrick and my friends." "And we'll miss you, Paul." Audriti smiled her understanding. "But we'll bring you back to Grey Pearl with us after the Riala, so you may continue your training. It's unusual, you know, for a squire to be allowed a holiday from the work he must do in order to become a knight and a gentleman. Do you think what you've learned thus far is enough to uphold Prince Lane's reputation?" Paul gave her a cheerful grin. "If it isn't, then father will know it's my fault, not anyone else's." Audriti grinned back. "Yes, we had a long letter about you when you first came to us." "But I was just a child then," he assured her, blithely forgetting the transgression of the previous day. "I won't do anything to embarrass anyone. I've outgrown all that." He paused, glancing at the sea far below. "Except I'll have to cross water, won't I? I'll try to behave better than I did the first time." The princess ruffled his blonde hair. "It's nothing to be ashamed of, Paul. Indeed, you ought to be proud. All sunrunners lose their dignity along with their breakfast when they cross water." "But I'm a prince, and I should be in better control of myself." He sighed. "Oh, well, once to Radzin and once coming back. I suppose it won't be too bad. There's a silk ship leaving in 2 days for Radzin port, and Prince Lane has bespoken a place for you on it. He's sending Meath with you for company." Paul made a face, halfway between a grin and a grimace. "Then we can be sick together." "I'm convinced it's the goddess's way of keeping you Faradim humble. Why don't you go upstairs now and start packing?" "I will, my lady, and tomorrow—" He hesitated, then went on. "Could I go down to the harbour and find presents for my mother and Aunt Tobin? I've saved almost everything father's sent me since I got here, so I've money enough." He had the right instincts. He was already generous and thoughtful about pleasing ladies. That face and those eyes would be breaking hearts before he was too much older, Audriti reflected, and relished the notion that she would be around to watch. "You and Meath may be excused tomorrow for the day, but I seem to recall you have a certain project to complete for me first. How many lines was it?" 50? He asked hopefully, then sighed. 100. I'll have them done by tonight, my lady." "If they're not in my hands until tomorrow evening, I'll understand," she suggested, winning another of his wide smiles and a bow of thanks. Then he ran back up the terraces to the palace. Audriti spent a few more moments enjoying the shade before she too left the gardens. Her steps were lithe and energetic as she climbed. A passion for riding had kept her slim and supple for all her 49 winters. She unlatched the gate that led into the private enclave and paused to admire the oratory that rose like a shining gem from the formal gardens. It was said that the one at Castle Crag, a crystal dome built into the side of the cliffs there, was the most splendid in all